everybody. So if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you know when new videos are coming out. Because I can say over 85% of the people that watch my videos are not subscribed. So today we are going to review beer number 20 in my 2-hop series featuring Cascade and Centennial. If you haven't, I will put the playlist down below as a pin. I would go back and start at the beginning because I just finished up beer 19 and they have changed. I hope this one hasn't changed as much, but you never know. So this is beer number 20. This is using Cascade Centennial. So 2 pounds, 4 ounces of 2-row, hour boil, 0.25 ounces of Cascade at 60, 0.25 ounces of Centennial at 10, 0.25 ounces of Cascade at 5. 3 days into dry hop, or 3 days into fermentation for dry hop, we're using 2.5 ounces of each. This one is using S04 yeast. This was bottled on 10/21, so just a couple days over 2 months old, as this is December 24th. 7.71% ABV. Let's go ahead and open it, get it into a glass, and see what we think. Good hiss, nice smoke coming out of there. Lots of bubbles rushing up right now. In the video, I did all 20 homebrews in this series in the same video, and this one and beer number 19 I picked as the best ones. So we'll see if that stays or if something changes. I would suggest going back and watching beer 19 before you watch this one, as I might refer to some of the stuff, but I will have a side-by-side after this. So if you want to watch 19/20, then that side-by-side, you can, but I would say go back and watch the first tastings of these. We do have a white head, small and medium bubbles, about a half finger of head. Bubbles on the side are compact like dish soap. Color. I think bright. I think it's the label. This one has more of an orange tint at the top, and I think it's just the Bell's label on there. But I would say bright yellow, hazy. I could make out the light box in there. Lots of bubbles coming up, yeast, protein floating in there. We should get that with S04. It should keep stuff in suspension a little longer. Hopefully, I think I've got 2 bottles left of this one, so we'll be able to see if over time that yeast protein does settle out. Let's go ahead and smell. Floral citrus, very low, and that is it. Floral, we should get more of the floral out of this one, as Cascade does give off more floral in my opinion. Centennial is a super Cascade. I don't get that dough, that toasted bread note that I got in beer number 19. So we're already off to a better start. Let's go ahead and taste. Okay. The floral citrus is mixing throughout the whole entire palate. Good. There's a little sweetness in there, but at the end I get that dough, that yeast dough that I got in beer 19. But the aftertaste, I get more grapefruit, like grapefruit, lemon, citrus in this one. Yeah, that dough note is in both of them. It's not as big on this one. And this kind of throws off everything I was thinking. When I started this series, and maybe I'll do it for the next one also, but I was thinking the higher alpha acid hop would stay around longer. It would be more dominant. And that's not the case. Like the Centennial or the Cascade that I used is from 2018. And it's 4.4% alpha acid. The Centennial is 6%. So I was thinking no matter what, we would get more grapefruit citrus out of all of them. And that hasn't been the case. I believe if you go back and watch the review I did on all 20 of them, on beer 20, I got more grapefruit citrus than I got floral. But in 19, I got more floral than I did citrus, and that would be reversed. So going by that into the next batches, it's almost, we could almost predict whatever hop is in the boil the longest we should keep getting, even though the alpha acid might be lower. But we'll talk about that more later. Yeah, this has definitely got a different taste, but also that same, I'm guessing it's from the yeast, but we'll find out when we do the 4 side by side. But yeah, there's a yeast note that I know I didn't get in the first tasting. Yeah, it's in the very back, but it seems like that floral citrus is mixed up front. Then it goes back into like a very, almost a tart lemon citrus, and then that doughy yeast takes over. Maybe some sweetness in the aftertaste, like a grapefruit citrus sweetness. Some sweetness on the back there. Which, if anything, I would say the sweetness is from the malt starting to take over, but 2 months old. You shouldn't get that. For almost an 8% beer, there shouldn't be a lot of sweetness left, as the yeast would have cranked up and ate most of it. But on the other hand, a low attenuation yeast should leave more sweetness, so it's right, but we're almost at 8%. See, there's a lot of stuff to look at in home brewing. But yeah, overall, I think this is fine. We'll compare it to the other ones here soon. So hopefully you enjoyed this. Check out some more videos over here, as I will be having some side-by-sides. And until next time, happy brewing.